Fragments of him for the Xbox One. Although it might appear that this is just a game where you walk through doorways and get a whole lot of achievement points, there's more to it than that.
I love you. Have a good day. So many memories, and I've not taken the time to think about how much they mean to me. It's time for a change. I need to take the time to look at what's right in front of me.
So it's about a guy who is in a relationship and just asking himself some questions about what's important in his life.
I don't feel like I chose to be here, but it is a good place.
Initially, it feels like you're just moving around environments, kind of just clicking on
He's got to know how I feel about him.
highlighted objects.
I love him so much.
Fortunately, while he's thinking about his relationship, he gets into a car accident.
Patterns. The same start again. The same alarm tone that Harry can sleep through. I'm not sure Grandma would approve. She's come a long way. It's hard to tell with her.
It was a game about a guy in a same-sex relationship who's contemplating taking things a step further.
I knew Will since the first day he was born, of
He
course.
has some complications.
The magazines that Sharon read were full of paintings. I'm not sure they were very suitable for a young boy to be around, but I don't like to judge.
The grandmother has some strong feelings.
James had horror books in the house, and I'm so glad they were kept on a high shelf away from Will. Terrible things. I just don't understand what pleasure there is in that kind of story.
Certainly some generational misunderstandings as well.
Tried. They didn't want to hear my views. I said that I was going to make some tea. No one offered to help. Was it childish? I don't think any of us wanted tea, but I didn't want to talk to them anymore. I know it seems like a small thing, but maybe it was the first time that I felt apart from Will. I was very worried about seeing Will. I wanted him to understand that when we disagreed, I didn't mean anything against him personally. I just wanted to keep him safe. Sarah seemed a little shy, but she was lovely. She told us about her university courses and was thoroughly charming.
That Christmas, I met Will's family.
So the interesting thing is you get to hear things from different perspectives. From Will himself, his grandmother, his girlfriend.
I don't think I really said much that day. I was head over heels in love with him and very worried I'd say something wrong. Things were going well, but over the months, I felt the relationship changing. We would cuddle up in bed and watch TV or movies. There was a transgender character on Coronation Street. We talked about that for a long time. Being straight, I'd never thought much about my sexuality. I never felt that I needed to. I was me. Will was just himself too, and I just kind of accepted that.
Uh-oh.
We need to talk.
Oh?
There are some occasions where you do make some dialogue options, but not a lot. I can't really say how far they can change the story. But I did find the story to be very interesting.
The crash investigators don't know whose fault it was. I just can't get myself to feel that it matters. He was driving, and now he's...
So, it was kind of tough to edit this video, only because I don't want to give everything away. I mean, get the idea that Will does not make it in the car crash, but there's more to the story than that, and that's an important part of it. But it was an interesting game. It tells an interesting story. It's more of an interactive story than a game. You can't lose. You get a lot of achievement points for doing simple things, but it's more to tell a story. It's not about the gameplay per se. So I feel like if you want to play a game that's more interactive story, I say give Fragments of Him a shot. If not, you'll just feel like you're just clicking on randomly highlighted objects and hearing people talk. So if you like story, something you definitely should try. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Check out some of these playlists. We have EP reviews, shorter, sort of unfinished game reviews, and then full reviews on the right side. I think that's it.